Good morning, everybody. I'm watching live coverage of the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships Masters Step 1 here on Bowl TV. Top 24 players in the all events standings have advanced to this point, and they will bowl 6 more games, and then the top 8 will advance to the round robin this afternoon. So 6 games, 2 on a pair. It's going to go pretty quick. Start off with Petteri Salonen of Finland, Joachim Karlsson of Sweden, Daisuke Yoshida of Japan, and Dan McClellan of Canada on our featured pairs. No bonus pins or anything, just 6 more games essentially of bonus qualifying here for the Masters competition, and that will take us to 30 total games because the pins carry forward, and after those 6 games today, the top 8 advance into the round robin, which will be 7 more games, no position round this afternoon, and then the top 4 will make it into the medal round later on today. It's our last event of these championships. And bowling on dual lane conditions. The left lane is the long pattern, right lane is the medium pattern. Now coming into today, all events standings, which is our rankings heading into this first game of the Masters. Step 1, Choi Bak-eum leading 56.03. Mike Fagan, the U.S., second place, 55.10. Dan McClellan, who's on the featured pairs this game, 54.90. Martin Larsson of Sweden, 54.71. Tommy Jones of the USA, 54.69. Park Jung-woo of Korea, 54.66. Jesper Svensson, 54.10. Shin Seung-hyun of Korea, 54.10 as well. That's your top 8. Distance between 8th place and 24th place is pretty sizable. It's going to be awfully hard to make that jump. Martin Paulson was the last player to get in, and he is 173 pins outside of 8th place. With just 6 games, that will be very difficult to overcome. So it's Masters Step 1, Game 1 of 6. Players will move every game. After the 6 games, the top 8, based on the 30-game pinfall, will move on to the next round, Masters Step 2, which is coming up this afternoon. Masters Step 2 scheduled to start at noon, which is obviously in a little less than 3 hours. This block is scheduled to only take 2 hours because you've only got 2 on a pair, so it should move along pretty quickly. 6 games, about 20 minutes a game or so is what it's scheduled for. Things will get a little more interesting as we move along here and into the last game. Trying to figure out who's going to make it into the top 8. Really, just got to try to get to that 8th place spot or outside of the number, because with 7 more games for the top 8 with bonus pins, nobody will be out of it going into the Masters Step 2 later on today. first game already coming to a close, moving along pretty quickly here. 193 for Yoshida. Dan McClelland will be at 214. Carlson can strike out for 220, and Salonen can strike out for 237. Second game underway. Yoshida, Park, Choi, and Carlson on the featured pairs this game. So a couple of Koreans, including our gold medalist. Choi Bak-um of Korea won the all events gold, team gold. It's been a good day, a good week here for Korea as they won their first team gold in their country's history last night in a very exciting finish. Still waiting on the updated standings, but as soon as we see them, we will let you know. Looks like the standings should be updated here. Choi Bak-um still in the lead by quite a bit. Park Jung-woo of Korea moves up to second. Mike Fagan is third. Dan McClelland of Canada fourth. Jason Belmonte of Australia moves up to fifth. Martin Larsson of Sweden sixth. Tommy Jones of the U.S. is seventh. And Jesper Svensson of Sweden is eighth place. Shin Sung-hyun of Korea is ninth place on the bubble with 5 games to go. Standings updated on the website now. Jason Belmonte with 290 the first game to help move him up the ladder pretty quickly. Again, this is Master Step 1 here at the World Bowling Men's Championships. Game number 2 of 6, moving right along this morning. 6 games to close out Step 1 for the top 24, and the top 8 come back at noon, about 2.5 hours away for Step 2, which is 7 games of round-robin match play. If you're just joining us this morning wondering what's going on, this is the first step of the Masters here at the World Championships. The final event, it ends today. Top 24 in the all events standings have advanced to this point. All the pins from the all events carry forward, and we're bowling 6 more in this squad. And after 30 games total, the top 8 will advance into round-robin match play here this afternoon. And then after match play, the top 4 will advance to the medal round, which will also take place this afternoon. He won Kang 289 game, had the front 10, went 9 spare, down on lane 22. Have a couple of two-handers on 11 and 12, Oscar Palermo and Jason Belmonte coming up on 11 and 12 for the next game. There went our third game of 6. Take a look at the updated standings here. Should be coming in any minute. I'll let you know once we see them. We've got Manuel Otalora of Colombia, Seung-Young Shin of Korea, Jason Belmonte of Australia, and Oscar Palermo of Finland on the featured pairs in this game. All right, we have updated standings. Choi Bak-um still in the lead from Korea. Park Jung-woo of Korea, second place. Mike Fagan is third. Dan McClelland is fourth. Jason Belmonte 5th, Tommy Jones 6th, Shin Seung-hyun of Korea 7th, Martin Larsson of Sweden is 8th. The 289 game by Hee-Won Kang moves him up to 9th place, and he is just 6 pins behind Martin Larsson now. Jesper Svensson drops down to 10th, 16 pins outside of the cut. And Adrian Ang of Malaysia, 33 pins outside of the cut in 11th place. Jason Belmonte bowling well so far this morning. Started with 290, and then had 225, and can strike out here for 280 for 795 to start off step 1. Another strike for Belmo. Remember, it's dual patterns today. Left lane long, right lane medium. Another strike for Belmo as he creeps closer to a 280 game here in Game 3. Belmo is going to shoot 268 with the spare. Still going to be a really big set for him. About 783 to start the day for Belmo. To recap the format, see we got a question in the chat about it. Just for those of you who are just tuning in, we are halfway through step 1. So we just finished game 3 of 6. And the way it works is the top 24 in the all events standings advanced to step 1 of the Masters. They will 6 additional games that are added to their totals from all events. And after 6 games this morning, the top 8 will move on to round robin match play this afternoon, starting at noon, which is in about 2 hours. The top 8 from this grouping move on to round robin match play. And then we'll have bonus pins and matches for 7 games. There's no position round. And then we have the finals for the top 4. Semifinals and the finals, just like the other events. So this squad's got about another hour to go, and then we'll have an hour break. They're going to have the all events medal ceremony and a real oil break. And then, once again, in about 2 hours, the step 2 will begin for the Masters, which is round robin match play, which will be a little bit more exciting, as there will be wins and losses each game. Right now, there's no wins and losses or bonus pins. It's just 6 additional games of Masters qualifying, basically. Jason Belmonte has made the big move today, 783 for his first 3 games, as he is looking to secure his spot in the top 8. Looks like it might be a couple of minutes before we get started with the next game. For some reason, they are only finished with 6 frames down on the higher end, so might be a couple of minutes before we start game 4, so stand by. Game 4 underway. Bill O'Neill, Karsten Hansen, Med Sembayakan, Jean Perez on the featured pairs here this game. And we had a little bit of a delay. They had a minor breakdown down on the high end, which kind of slowed things down just a little bit, but not that far behind schedule. Hyewon Kang from Korea shot 290 last game, and he is at 789 for his first 3 games. So 789 for Kang and 783 for Belmonte today. So some big scores for some of these players as bowling on the dual pattern. They are definitely conquering it. Mike Fagan had 278 last game. That will help his cause. He was in 3rd going into that game. All right, standings have come in now. Choi Bak-um still leading. Park Jung-woo of Korea still second. Mike Fagan, United States third. Jason Belmonte of Australia is fourth. Hee-won Kang of Korea fifth. Martin Larson sixth. Shin Seung-hyun of Korea in seventh. Tommy Jones in eighth. And Dan McClellan shot 126, dropped all the way to 11th place with 3 games to go. It's a high-scoring game 3 across the board. And you can check out the standings at worldbowling.org.
Huh?
Kang from Korea continuing to strike as he has the front 4 now after shooting 789 for his first 3 games. Again, Kang Hee-won has the front 4. 789 his first 3. Jason Belmonte at 783, and Jason has not struck here this game. Spare, open, spare coming.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. You're watching continued coverage of the Masters competition here at the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships. This is game 4 of 6 coming to a close here. And after 6 games, the top 24 will be cut down to the top 8 for round-robin match play. They'll bowl 7 games, and after those 7 games of match play, the top 4 will advance to the semifinals. So we appreciate everybody joining us today on our final day of coverage from Abu Dhabi. We're at the Khalifa International Bowling Center here at the Zayed Sports City. And it's been a great couple of weeks here for the World Championships, and gold medals handed out in singles, doubles, trios. An exciting team event last night with Korea and Team USA coming down to the final frame. We hope you've enjoyed the live coverage this far. Just a couple more hours, and then we'll have our final medalists here in 2014. Again, 2 more games coming up before the cut to the top 8 for match play, so stick around, please enjoy. If you have any questions or final thoughts for us, go ahead and put those into the chat room, or find us on Twitter. Hashtag this week 2014 WBMC. Certainly want to thank everybody for your continued support throughout this event. And a lot of folks have checked in, again, via the hashtag 2014 WBMC, or personally throughout the weekend. We certainly do appreciate everybody taking the time to visit us and say hello. Certainly looks like we have some dedicated bowling fans tuning in to see their favorite players wrap things up here at the World Championships. Again, if you missed any of our broadcasts so far since we've been here, you can go back and watch in the archives on Bowl TV. And we'll be here for the rest of today. So we've got some great players left here in the top 24. Jason Belmonte, Tommy Jones, Bill O'Neill, Mike Fagan, Dan McClelland, certainly some familiar names, and won't be the last time we see these guys. I'll have updated standings for you in just a minute. Lucas Wiseman stopping by today. And if you didn't get a chance to see last night's team final, I encourage you to go back in the archives and check it out. Came down to the 10th frame. Korea took a slim lead at the start of the 9th frame, and Team USA had a pair of opens in the 9th, helped Korea increase that lead to 30. And Team USA battled back in the 10th. Korea's Kang Hee-won had a chance to shut out Team USA. Left a stone 8, and Tommy Jones stepped up with a chance to double for the win. Got the first one, ring 10 on the second shot. Korea wins. Certainly a memorable final, and one that, again, if you missed it, go back and check it out. But right now, game 5 of 6 coming right up here on our featured pair 9 and 10. Swedish teammates Jesper Svensson and Martin Larsson. And we'll find out in just a minute who we're going to see here on 11 and 12. Looks like Australia's Sam Cooley, a singles bronze medalist, bronze medal at team event as well. And Robert Anderson, also bronze medalists in the team event. So enjoy. Game 5 coming right up. This is Matt Canizar and Lucas Wiseman live at the 2014 World Bowling Men's Championships.
All right, game 5 underway here. Only this game and one more to go on step 1 for the Masters competition. Step 2 coming up next in about an hour and a half. There's a mix of low scores and high scores that game. Jason Belmonte pulled 168 and Dan McClelland had 163. Dan McClelland has dropped quite a bit the last couple of games and looks unlikely to make it in the top 8 at this point. Choi Bakum, Park Jung-woo, and Kang Hee-won, all 3 Koreans, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Mike Fagan of the U.S. is 4th. Martin Larson is 5th. Jason Belmonte in 6th. Jesper Svensson is 7th. And Shin Sung-hyun of Korea is 8th. So right now, 4 of the top 8 places are occupied by players from Korea with 2 games to go. Tommy Jones of the U.S. is 9th. So he is the first one out of the cut, and he is 13 pins behind Shin. Petteri Salonen of Finland is 10th, 22 pins back. Adrian Ang of Malaysia is 24 pins behind the cut score. Frederick Orgaard of Denmark sitting 45 pins behind. Robert Anderson is in 13th place, and he is 88 pins behind, along with Karsten Hansen, the same number. So we've got this game and one more to go, and then we'll know our top 8 for the round robin. Right now, 4 Koreans, 2 Swedes, U.S., and Australia. About a game and a half to go here on step one for the Masters. Step two, which is round robin match play, starts in about an hour and 20 minutes here on Bold TV. Right now, the cut to make it into the top 8 is a 224.96 average, so almost 225. Scores have been pretty good today for some of the players. Had a couple of players make big jumps up the standings so far today. Specifically, Jason Belmonte is going from 9th place up to 6th. And even a bigger jump comes from Kang Hee-won of Korea, who was 12th to start the day and has moved up to 3rd. So 12th to 3rd is a pretty big jump in 4 games. Hee-won Kang continuing to bowl well here in this game as well. Game 5 wrapping up. Give you an update on the standings as soon as this game is over. I can tell you Jason Belmonte had 200. He was in 6th place. Shin from Korea, 218. Tommy Jones can only max at 202 this game. He was in 9th place. Terry Salonen looking at a 215 max. So the score is right around the cut line, not too big this game. Adrian shot 171 from Malaysia, so he's in jeopardy now, not making it into the top 8. Robert Anderson going to be at 257. It's going to give him an outside shot to make it in. Jesper Svensson going to be at 216 this game with a strike on his fill ball. Martin Larson at 203. So I don't see much changing amongst the top 8 here this game. All right, standings coming in with a game to go. It's first, second, third, Korea, Choi, Park, and Kang. Fourth place is Fagan from the U.S. Fifth place, Larson from Sweden. Belmonte of Australia, sixth. Shin of Korea moves up to seventh, and Jesper Svensson of Sweden now eighth. There is a 27-pin gap between eighth and ninth, and Tommy Jones is in the ninth place position currently with one game left. Petteri Salonen of Finland sitting 43 pins behind the cut number. Robert Anderson 47 pins behind the cut. Adrian A of Malaysia 69 pins behind the cut score currently. Salonen has started with the front three, so maybe he's gonna make a run at this thing. Jesper Svensson strikes spare to start. Tommy Jones, strike open, strike spare. And now Salonen with the front four. Shin is just a couple of pins ahead of Svensson in seventh place. And then there's a 35-pin gap between sixth and seventh. Sorry, 25-pin gap. So once this game wraps up, we'll know our top 8 bowlers for round robin. Step 2 will take place in a little bit more than an hour at noon here in Abu Dhabi. than a half a game to go until we finish up the first step in the Masters competition. Top 8 going to be moving on. Trey Bachrum has the front 8 right now on lane 15. Shin might be in some jeopardy of not making it at this point. Can only shoot 202. Possible he could get past. In fact, looking likely that he might get past. Jesper Svensson not bowling very well here, and he is not going to make it into the top 8. Salonen just missed the split. Lowers his chances. Tommy Jones may now have a chance to make it in as he can shoot 233, getting ready to bowl the 10th frame. Jason Belmonte, 259, he's safe. .202 for Shin. Tommy Jones needs 9 pins on his last shot to go ahead of Shin. He's throwing it right now, and he got a strike. So Tommy Jones moves ahead of Shin. So Shin Sung-hyun Korea is knocked out. It looks like, although not. Well, maybe not. Actually, Shin was in 7th, so maybe Jesper Svensson is out. Shin might still make it in, depending on how things finish up here. Robert Anderson can still get in if he throws some strikes here at the end. 275 for Choi. And I think Tommy Jones had 234. Robert Anderson just left a split for an open, so I think Shen still may sneak in the 8th position. Frederick Orgard can shoot 290 if he strikes out. And that would give him a chance to make it in. He's down in 13th place. Frederick Orgard with another strike. He's hanging in there. So Orgard can still make it. He could shoot 290 this game. And he just got a big split, so he is not going to make it. Doesn't look like. As we're finishing up, Masters Step 1, Masters Step 2 starts in 50 minutes here on Bowl TV. All right, so your top 8. Choi, Park, and Kang from Korea, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Mike Fagan, 4th. Jason Belmonte, 5th. Martin Larson, 6th. Tommy Jones, 7th. And Shin from Korea in 8th. So 4 Koreans, 2 Americans, 1 Australian, and 1 Swede make it into the top 8, which starts in 50 minutes at the top of the hour. We will be back with Step 2 in about 50 minutes here on Bull TV.
I will read that you will have the names of those in the finals. Very soon. Top 8 go to the Masters. And we started at 12, warm up at 11:50.